Okay. So, one thing I would like everybody to think about for a second, even if you're watching this video right now, it's a reason why, you're watching the Garage Warrior. I know he's a beast, and he is a beast. And, you're watching this video and saying, you know what, man, I know I need to be doing things, right? And a lot of people, when they're at this moment, they say, they're right. It makes sense. The information, I hear it, but I'm just not motivated.
Right.
What can get me there, And and what I tell you is this is because what you're thinking about, you don't see yourself in that body. And the only reason you're not motivated because you don't see it happening for you. And that's what most people struggle with. If you can't see that body, right? If you look at yourself in the mirror straight out the shower and you're looking at your body, maybe you're a little overweight, maybe a little obese, and you want to work out, but if you can't see it, the problem is you'll never do it. You won't do it, right? If you don't see yourself losing this weight and creating this body, you will never do it. So what I would like everybody to do that's watching this video is I want you to get out a sheet of paper, okay? Just take a little action for me and just write down your 10 whys, okay? And the 10 whys is what's going to keep you in the process, okay? Or in the mindset. And you got to take a step. And I'm going to tell you something right now, throw your scales out the window. I tell everybody, just forget about the scales, right? Don't focus on the weight loss. Don't focus on none of that stuff. Just focus on giving your best every single day. I don't care if you do one push-up. I don't care if you do one jack-up, one jumping jack, because my motto is this. It's not how much you do, it's how often you do it. A lot of people that look at me and say, oh man, you must have been this. How did you do this? I'm gonna be honest with you. I did simple things every single day for 7 to 8 years, period. I did it every day. And by doing that, I created a habit. And by creating that habit, it's instinct for me now. It's automatic. It's like you getting up in the morning, getting in your car, driving to your job. You're not thinking about the turns. You're not thinking about the street numbers. You just do it unconsciously. So it's possible to program your body the same way. So what I should do, write down your 10 whys, say, well, my why is not I'm going on vacation next week. Well, you know what? I want to avoid cancer and heart disease because I know my mom died from that. Or, I want to be the best example for my children. I want to make sure they have a chance in life. I don't want them to be like all the other kids, 10 years old and have high blood pressure, diabetes. I don't want my kids to go through that. So I know I must take ownership now. And once you finish your list of 10 items, what I ask everybody to do, and I'm going to ask you to do, is put it on your refrigerator, put it on your bathroom mirror, put it in your bedroom. I want you to see this because this is how the brain works. The brain works, it's all about, I have another say, repetition is the mother of skill. Anything that you constantly see, you're reminding yourself. Because you got to understand right now, if you choose to buy, Tyler's, 25 transformational habits. The program is phenomenal. Say if you buy that program today, right? You have to understand tomorrow you still have life-to-life issues, right? Somebody's going to call you. Your boss going to piss you off. You got to go pay bills. You got to do all these things. So you tend to forget about the purchases you made yesterday. But what I'm going to ask you to do is be strategic about it, okay? Be strategic. If you write this down now, right, just right now, this simple tip will change the rest of your life. You put that on your refrigerator, put that on your bathroom mirror, put that in your room. Every day when you get up, you're forced to see it because you're watching your face and you're reading it. Then you go to the refrigerator and you're reading it. Then you go to bed and you're reading. You're doing that for 30 days. You're going to find yourself getting results much more faster. You're going to find yourself doing the workouts where they're more enjoyable. It won't be a painful process. It will be a pleasurable process because you're in the expectation of the wonderful vision that you have in your head. And the next thing I want you to do is I want you to write out your vision. And this is another reason that most people fail because, see, they want to lose the weight, but they have no idea what that looks like. It's like the person that wants to be a millionaire. Oh, I want to be a millionaire. But they have no idea what a millionaire looks like. My question is, what would you be doing? People are like, well, I invest in stock. Well, give me the ticker. Oh, well, I don't know. So the thing is, I want you to be clear about that. Get a clear picture of what that day would look like when you lose 30 pounds or you lose 20 pounds or 10 pounds, what would you be wearing? What would people say about what type of compliments you'll be having? How would you be feeling? How would you be smiling? What would that day look like? Because what you start to do is you start to visualize, and that's all you're thinking about. So guess what? If that's all you're thinking about, working out, doing 7-minute routines, changing your habits, it's easy because it's like you're already living it here. It's all about the thoughts. Most of us, probably a lot of you out there, you're focusing on the pain. You're like, oh God, I'm gonna be sore. I'm gonna be sweaty. My hair, this, But see, but you have to think about what are we telling us? You're telling yourself all the reasons of why you don't want to do the process,
Sure.
and you convince yourself you're not going to do it, right? So another thing I talk about is hung by the tongue, right? The words that come out your mouth, you need to be aware of that, right? And
Sure.
I and when I challenge people, because it takes time at first because we've been conditioned so negatively, right, in the world. We sometimes we'll say, "Well, I just can't do that. Well, that's just not for me." We start saying things like they're repetitive. But what I encourage you to do, get up in the morning and say, "You know what? I'm amazing. I'm great. I'm wonderful. I'm going to get my workout, and guess what? I'm not going to be that tired. I'm going to get to this workout 100%, and it doesn't matter if you don't believe it yet. All right? It doesn't matter. You will create the belief over time, but the more that you say it, your subconscious mind will start to believe it. And I know it seems a little esoteric. You're like, what are you talking about? This esoteric? I'm telling you, give it a try, okay? It's all you need. You don't even need my program. All you need, you do. If you do these simple things I just gave you, you won't even need me. You won't need a trainer anymore in your life. You won't need a nutritionist. You'll understand that everything that you need is already in you. But you have to take that first step. Take the paper, sheet of paper, write down your 10 whys. These should be deep emotional whys. Make copies of it, right? That's easy stuff. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it in your room. Put it in your mirror. Read it every single day. Read it with conviction and passion. Say, yes, this is what I'm going to be. I'm going to be this way. I'm just start doing it. I know it's going to seem weird at first. It's going to seem that it's not working, but I'm going to tell you it works. I had a client and she came to me. This was I had a superstar a year ago, and she was a lady approaching the age of 50. She came to me because the doctor told her that she was getting close to being a diabetic, and her mom died at the age of 50, and she was a diabetic as well. She died, and she was approaching 50. So she came in. She was in tears. She said, "Wesley, I don't want to, I don't want that to happen to me, and can you help me?" And that lady, the only reason why she was able to lose 30 pounds in 30 days, because she had a compelling why, period. She had a story. She had something that was linked in her mind that she wanted to avoid. She didn't want to die at the age of 50. She had children, she had grandkids, so she would think about this. So every day, I remember she would be working out and she'd be doing the supines and she'll be crying. She'll be running, but she'll be crying. But it doesn't matter. I mean, this lady right now is so remarkable. I mean, she's on my site when you're gonna see her on my page. But her name is Monica. I mean, this lady is phenomenal. And I'm gonna ask you, what is your why? What is your why? What is that thing that that's going on in your life? And this is personal stuff. What is going on in your life that that you can think about and say, you know what, I don't want that. I don't know if you know anyone that maybe that passed in your family that had an illness. I don't know if you know someone right now that's, or you're feeling a certain way in a depressed state, but what is going to keep you through the process? I want you to write this down. Write it down. Because once you get the compelling why, once you get that, the pounds, they come off like that. Like what? Like easy. No problem. It's not busting your butt in the gym. It's not. But you're going to find yourself wanting to do more. I'm telling you. See, I don't make people do a lot of work, but most people that join my program, they do more instinctively because they feel that, but that why is kind of propelling them through the process a lot faster, and now it turns into an enjoyable process. So I hope you take that and you work with it. You take action right now, not tomorrow, not in a minute. No, right now. Get the sheet of paper out. Write this stuff down. Don't wait till after this video. Right now, you should have a sheet of paper. Get a notepad open and write it down. It would change the rest of your life.
Boom! That was incredible, man. That's what I'm talking about. That is some good talking right there, man. You guys rewind this thing 10 minutes, listen to that again. Anytime you're not feeling motivated, because I can tell you one thing right now, I am feeling motivated, right? So, Wesley, my man, I really appreciate you coming on the call. I always ask people one more question before they take off. And you're obviously a successful guy. You're fit. You run the biggest boot camp in Houston, Texas. You're just starting out with your online business, but I can pretty much guarantee that you're going to be one of these big players here in the next few years. It shows just by your passion. What's your secret to success, my man?
My secret to success, consistency.
Oh, boy.
Consistency is the secret. And the thing is, when I started, even just online or whatever, we always feel that there's a secret out there. It's something, oh man, it's a secret. It's a secret. Where is this secret? And I find it's no secret. It's really not. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's just the little things. It's the little things that add up. And I got this phrase that I say, master your body, master your life. Years ago, when I started to master my body, right? And I didn't understand what the process. I didn't understand why I was like this. Why was I working out at 12 o'clock midnight and I get up and want to do some curls? But I wanted to do that because of the pain I felt when I was in high school. Because when I felt I was unattractive, I couldn't talk to girls. I just felt scared. I don't know. I just wasn't comfortable. I used to wear like double gym shorts just to seem bigger. It was weird, right? But all that process, if I look today, it was just the simple habits. It was the simple stuff that I did every day. It was no big stuff. I know you believe that it's some huge thing that if I give you right now, it would change. No, it was simple stuff. I would do I would do push-ups. Like, check it out. I would do like 50 to 100 push-ups every day. Every day. People say, oh, how do you get the line right there? How do you get that right there? I'm trying to get, oh, I said, well, I do 100 push-ups every day. Every day, no matter what. I think it's two type of people in life. It's people that are must people and there are should people, right? It's people that say, well, I should do this and I should be. And some people are must people. See, must people, that's the people that get the results. The must people like Tyler, like myself, these are must people. We're going to do it no matter what, period. And when you get there, right? That consistency is easy. It just gets easy. It gets regular. It gets lifestyle. It gets habits. And that's the key to success. That's it. With everything. And I tell people, even from a spiritual standpoint, even from an emotional stability standpoint, even from a relationship standpoint, even from a financial, it's just consistent stuff you do. I remember when Tyler told me, the Garage Warrior, I reached out to him and said, man, Wes, what do I need to do? Tyler, what do I need to do to really get this business going? And he said, Wes, let me tell you what I did. I wrote a blog every single day for a year. Every single day. I just wrote and I gave people value. And I just gave them value. I wasn't worried about selling them. I just gave them value every single day. Now this guy he's killing it out there. And I took that. I said, you know what? Well, because most of us don't want to do that. They're like, oh man, I got to write all these articles. But I tell you, how bad do you want it? See, that's what you got to. See, that's when you have to get honest with you. How bad do you want it? And I'm telling you, you just don't want it bad enough. Some of you out there sitting, the only reason why you're not getting results is because you don't want it bad enough. But I'm telling you, when you want it bad, you're going to do whatever it takes. It don't even matter. You're going to stand up. You know, man, you have to get up 4 o'clock in the morning. You need to go run. You're going to do it. If you need, I don't care if you had a hard day at work, right? You're emotionally drained. The coworkers piss you off. You get to the house. You're going to get up. You say, I'm going to the gym. Well, I'm going to work. I'm going to do a jumping jack right now, period. Because it's a must for me. But until you get there, right, you're always going to be searching. So I say the secret to success is consistency is the key. That's it. Just be consistent. Small things, not big things, small things.
Oh man, this has been an awesome call, Wesley. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day. Tell people, get fit with passion on the Garage Warrior podcast, man. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate it, Tyler.